Hey everyone, David here with Headset Advisor. Hope you're doing well today. And in this video, it's going to be a battle of the brands. We are going to put up the specs and also do a microphone test of all of these headsets and why these four headsets. I did four. Why these four? Well, all of them connect to your desk phones and they're the most comparable in each of the brands. So the Sennheiser, or now referred to as Epos, E-P-O-S, the D10 right here, you have Jabra Pro 920 right here, you have the Plantronics CS540, and you have your Discover D904 over here. Again, they're all convertible. They wear over the ear like you see here, and they all have the option of wearing a headband. Now, these become the most popular for purchasing just because of that flexibility in choice. If you're buying for a team of people, you don't have to choose a specific wearing style, or you don't have to survey everybody. You just buy one model and it can be worn over the ear or over the head to whoever's personal preference, as we all have preferences. Like, I may not want to mess up this beautiful hair of mine, so I might go with an ear hook, whereas some people don't care and they wear the headband. Most people that I find wear a headband just for the convenience and easiness of it, rather than having to try to get this ear hook put on there. But I've also done this thousands and thousands of times, so it's easy for me. Again, it's up to you as far as personal preference, but they're all convertible, so they're all very, very, very similar. So let's get started with the specs side by side so you can see kind of what some of the differences are between these four models. All right, looking at them, they are all DECT 6.0 wireless technology. It's not Bluetooth. And the benefit of DECT is it allows you to have longer wireless range than Bluetooth, and also more wireless headsets within smaller proximity. So 50 to 100 headsets you can get in a smaller office and not have degradation of audio quality. Now, they all connect to the desk phone except for the D904, which will connect to your desk phone and also your computer via USB. Now, the wireless range rating is kind of a marketing ploy in my personal humble opinion. Plantronics says 350 feet, the Pro 920 says 395, and the SD D10 has to say 591 feet. And in all reality, after I've tested them all, they all give you about 150 to 200, some a little bit more, but it's really, really, really close. Now, the lightest headset out of this bunch is the CS540 at 0.75, where the others are about an ounce. They are all mono headset, meaning one speaker, and they're convertible, which just means it can be worn over the ear with an ear hook or over the head with a headband. They all have noise canceling microphones. They all sound very similar as far as the speaker audio quality. Talk time is lowest on the CS540 at 7 hours, then the Jabra Pro at 8 hours, then the D10 at 12 hours, then the D904 at unlimited talk time, as it has a spare battery in the charging base here, so you'll never run out of battery life. The only headset that does not have a replaceable battery is the Jabra. The warranties for Plantronics and Jabra are 1 year. The Sennheiser Epos is 2 years, and the Discover D904 is 3 years. And then the lowest price is the Discover D904 at $279.99 MSRP. Then you have the Jabra Pro 920 at $285. Then the Epos at $299, and then this CS540 at $319.95. Ultimately, it's up to your personal preference. I mean, what stood out there to me, one is the Jabra not having a replaceable battery. Kind of doesn't make sense to me, because what happens when your battery runs out? It lasts typically about 1 to 2 years if you're a heavy user, or 3 to 4 years when if you're not as heavy of a user. So that means that when the battery wears out, you just throw the headset away and get another one. For one, that's expensive. Two, that's bad for the environment, in my opinion. So that jumped out to me. You can always replace the headset but it's near the $100 range to replace the headset, which kind of doesn't make sense to me. All of the other ones do have a replaceable battery, and then what jumped out to me also was the D904 has that unlimited talk time with that battery in the charging cradle, as well as being a 3-year warranty. So that jumped out to me, and also the lowest price point. So that seems like good value from the Surface. Now just looking at these headsets, I would say that the Plantronics probably has the best design as far as the earpiece. It's extremely lightweight. Like when you compare the two, the D904 is a little bit more bulky, but the CS540 seems lighter weight, and when you put it on, it just looks sleek and probably has the coolest looking design that I feel like out of the bunch. Sennheiser or Epos probably number 2 for me. It's still pretty sleek, looks cool, has that black shininess to it, and when you wear it over the ear, if I can get it on here, it's worn over the ear and fits pretty good too. But the Plantronics seems to just have that nice fit, and then the D904 fits snug, fits nice. Has a speaker that does not go inside the ear like an earbud. The Plantronics and the Jabra do have a little bit of the earbud. The Jabra a little bit less than the Plantronics. Let me just put that on here really quick for you. So that's what it looks like. And then both of them, or all 4 of them, have a headband option. I'm not going to show you that just because they're all the same. They snap on easily. They have the leather ear cushion and feel about the same. Super lightweight, super easy. And again, the reason that people, companies, or whoever's purchasing decides to choose these models is because it's convertible, and it makes it really easy from a purchasing standpoint. You don't have to ask everybody, what headset style they want over the head, over the ear. So it makes it really easy from a purchasing standpoint. But there are other models out there that are designated to be headband only, single speaker, such as this Plantronics 4220. As you see, it has a much bigger speaker here, and you'll get better audio quality out of a headset like that. But again, you'd have to, inquire with your entire staff what they prefer. So that's why these convertible ones end up being the most popular options that people go with. All right, so let's get to the fun stuff. Let us get these hooked up, and we'll test the microphones so we can see how the microphones sound and compare back to back, as well as we're going to see how well the noise canceling microphone works on all these headsets. And ultimately, what you're looking for is you want a good, consistent, reliable sound. I don't know if you've ever talked to somebody on a cell phone and they're getting out of service and it cuts in and out or sounds bad, and it's very frustrating, and you do not want that. So we're going to put these to the test so that you can judge for yourself which one you think sounds the best. So let's get started.
All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, this is the Jabra now, directly connected. As you see, I'm tapping on the microphone. My voice is coming through there. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? You want to listen for a clear, consistent sound that sounds rich, that sounds deep, that sounds like somebody you want to talk to. Testing 1 2 3. This is the Sennheiser. As you see, I'm tapping on the microphone. Going to keep talking for just a second here. And then what we're going to do next is we are going to play some audio in the background so that you can hear how much noise is being canceled. And then I'll quickly go through them side by side there. All right, so let me get this started. Okay, now this is the Sennheiser D10, or the Epos Impact D10, with ambient noise in the background, the office environment. You got phone calls and talking. All right, now this is the Jabra with the same office noise going on in the background. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Test 1. You want to be able to hear my voice loud and clear. Then we're going to go to the Plantronics. Okay, now this is the Plantronics CS540 wireless headset with the same ambient noise in the background. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? You want to be able to hear my voice loud and clear and not that background noise.
All right, now you're listening through the Rode microphone, so this is how loud it is in the background here. And then we're going to switch over to the Discover.
Okay, now we're on the Discover headset. Now this is the Discover D904. Testing 1 2 3. This is with ambient noise in the background here. Test 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. All right.
All right, so there you have it. I'd be curious to hear from you. Which one do you think sounded the best? Was it the Discover D904, the Plantronics CS540, the Jabra Pro 920, or the Sennheiser D10 or Epos Impact D10? Put it in the comment section below. I'd love to get your feedback, see what you think, as there is a difference between all the microphones, how much noise canceling they all do, and what they sound like. So I'll be curious to get your feedback on that. Ultimately, you cannot go wrong with any of these headsets up here. It's just down to personal preference. Again, a couple of things that stuck out to me. Not a replaceable battery with the Jabra Pro 920, but it's still very comfortable and a very good option. Then the CS540 seems like the lightest, most comfortable. Sennheiser Epos typically promote a premium side of their headsets, and they even have some additional adjustments on the back of the charging base with these dip switches, so you can access additional features on the headset. And it has this metal charging base that gives it some weight and makes it feel like it's substantial. And one last thing that stuck out to me was the D904 with that unlimited talk time with that easy replaceable battery. That is nice, and also the dual connection to the desk phone and the computer. As a lot of us are working from home now, having the ability to be able to use it for those Zoom meetings. And if you switch to a soft phone, you have a headset ready to go for you. So that kind of stood out to me. That's my thoughts on this. The battle of the brands. Which one do you think, between the specs, between the sound quality, and just visually looking at each one, which one do you think is the winner of the battle of the brands? Put it in the comment section below. Would love to get your feedback. Well, that's all I got for you on this video. Please hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out. And lastly, if you need help finding a headset for your phones, for your phone system, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of options, and it gets really confusing. We cut through the clutter. That's what we do. We provide a free headset recommendation. We'll put our contact information in the video description below, and also our website, so you can live chat, email us, however you want to communicate with us. We will do that. And also, I will put a link to all of these products in this video. It would mean a lot to us if you use those links, as that helps support this channel. Well, that's all I got for now. We'll see you next time.